the current situation as we are moving you guys forward. So this is the criteria that I'm going over to help you pick that $4,000 budget car, budget truck, budget SUV. As a beginner driver, it's really important that all of you understand that you're going to have choices. And when you have choices, you're going to have to make some decisions, okay? So we're getting everyone in and we're moving forward. So I'm going to go back to my window and I want to share this with you. So these are the search criteria. I asked you to identify 3 vehicles. We're going to set up the wheel of names in a moment, but first I want to go over this. So you got a $4,000 budget. You have to have a vehicle. I wanted to use the Facebook criteria. That's a search engine we're going to use. Everything's already set up. You can have a 500-mile range. I identified the top 5 or 7 questions for first-time buyers. Number 1, is the real total cost of ownership not just the sticker price? So remember, when you buy a car, a truck, an SUV, you have a $4,000 budget. The budget price is only the beginning. So I need all of you to know this. You must figure in taxes, title, registration, mandatory pre-purchase inspection. Some states have that, some states do not. You always want to have your car, truck, or SUV inspected. You never want to buy a car or truck or SUV at night. I speak from experience. Example, I purchased a 2013 SRT Jeep. I went on a test drive at night, evening. I was happy. I was excited. I went on the expressway. It was a beautiful vehicle. But I made some dumb mistakes. And I'm going to tell you those dumb mistakes because we get excited when we see vehicles. And we know, hey, I can buy this. Like, I got a job. I know I'm going to get something. It's going to be $20,000. It's going to be $30,000. My budget is $40,000. You don't care about how old it is. You don't care about how many miles. You don't. I'm going to get an SUV. You're going to have that exciting moment in your life. You will. And it's a special moment. Okay? I'm sharing the excitement because, you know, Mom, Dad told me if I work hard and save my money, I can get my own vehicle. I can get my own insurance. I can come in when I want. I can go out when I want. I can leave. That deja vu moment. And you're going to be like, whoa, this is kind of scary, but it's also kind of fun. Okay? Let's pause in a second. You're going to have that moment. But now, reality slaps you in the face. My SRT Jeep, I knew I was going to get it, but I drove it at night, evening. I went over to the dealership, showed them my license, showed them my proof of insurance. Here, go drive it. Okay. Started it up. I'm like, man, this is beautiful. It was under 100,000 miles. I took it on the expressway. I went fast. I'm like, man, this is so cool. Oh, let me slow down. I don't want a ticket. Here's the bad part, guys. The tires were dry rotted, meaning they had little cracks in the tires. After 3 years, 5 years, tires start to break down, deteriorate. What does this mean? At a high rate of speed, the tire, poof, could blow up. I could have a flat tire randomly. It's scary. And that's what happened after I got the vehicle. And on top of this, I'm pausing a second, you got the car, truck of your dreams. You're like, man, the wrong size tires were on the SUV. You probably say, hold on. You're supposed to know about cars. I got too excited. The truck, the preferred type of tire is a Pirelli. That's a high expensive tire, $500, $700, $800 per tire. I didn't care. I got a job. I can afford it. It's all-wheel drive. My son would tell you, yep, my dad went to get it. My son drove the vehicle home. He was like, I'm like, slow down, boy. Wrong size tires, they were 275, 15, 50. They should have been 295, 50, 20. A wider, low profile tire. So sometimes dealerships buy different tires because tires and brakes are the most expensive. So don't buy a car or truck at night. Take someone with you and calm yourself down. I got burned. And I'll tell you along the way how. I'm pausing a second because I'm sharing with you the excitement. And I still have that. But I got to calm down. Okay? So the hidden cost are tires. And that haunted me the whole time I had this SRT Jeep. Tires, brakes. The real cost of ownership is not just owning the vehicle, because some of you will change as I tell this story. And you are seeing it with the screen share. Sarah, do you see the screen share? If you do, give me a thumbs up. What you said? Okay. We're pausing a second. New tires, new brakes. For my SUV, because it's a high-end vehicle, brakes are $300 to $500. I know how to put brakes on. I just take the tire off, pull a little clip out, put new pads in. And it wasn't that easy. The rotors on SRT Jeeps, Trackhawks, Hellcats, high-performance vehicles, those rotors are $350 to $500. Yikes. So $350 to $500, $600 front, $600 back, that's $1,200 for rotors. Brake pads, $75 to $100. They come in sets of 2. You see how this is adding up. I don't care. I still got a job. I'm good, but I'm married. I got a family. I got to pay bills. I got insurance. It's not so fun right now, but I'm still rolling good. Okay. Maintenance records, oil changes, synthetic oil. That's about $150. Conventional is $50, but I have a high performance vehicle. I got caught up. Insurance, $350 to $500 a month. I still can afford it. I got my college degrees. I'm working good. As you should, Mr. Myles. You working, you deserve it. It's not a brand new SRT Jeep that cost about $85,000. It's a used one. It was a 2012. 5-speed. Under 80,000 miles. You had to listen to the end on what really happened. Does the vehicle have a clean title? Meaning, this is non-negotiable. A clean title means that the car has not been declared a total loss by the insurance company. So please listen, because I'm going to put your name into the wheel of names, random, and we're going to call you, and you're going to have to tell me this. You don't really want to buy a car or truck that has a salvage title. If your mom or dad or uncle or auntie have a shop, they're like, that's a great deal. We can fix it. I can get a transmission from the junkyard for $700. We can put it in. But you don't have to worry about financing because you have $4,000 cash. But I would be a little scary if the car has the salvage title, meaning let's pretend you got your car or truck from a state that floods, North to South Carolina. That's flood damage. Some places won't finance, but you have cash. First-time buyers, these are almost too risky. They're structural damage. So your vehicle should have a clean title or not rebuilt. I'm pausing. We're excited. And you should be. You're getting your car or truck or SUV. You don't have to tell your mom where you're going. Mom, I'm going, bye-bye, be safe. Mom, I'm turning the tracker off. How come? Mom, I'm 17. I'm 18. I'm 21. Honey, I just want it on because your car could break down. It's a hi, Mom, Dad, I'm fine. I'm fine. Some of you will have that internal struggle back and forth. Insurance team. You're going to have your vehicle insured. Oh, I didn't think of that, Mr. Myles. You are going to check insurance. This would be a sub-activity. State Farm, premium, higher insurance. Geico, the little lizard, lower insurance. Farm Bureau insurance. You have to be insured. Most of you will be under your parents' insurance because you're under 24 and you can save money, but you got to have good grades. You got to clean up around the house. I know Jordan's got a job. He's at Crumble Cookie. You got to have a job. If you have a job, put job in the chat. If you have a job, thank you, Audrey, for putting your link in. If you have a job, put job in the chat. Okay, you got $4,000 to get your car, truck, or SUV, but do you have money for insurance? Do you have money for tires? Do you have money for brakes? You take your car to the oil change place. Sir, you got to get your transmission flushed. It's overheating. How much is that? $175. I'm just going to get my oil change today. How much is that? $80. I only got $40. We have a special for $39.99. Mom, can you put $5 in my account so I can? Okay, baby. If you have a job, type job in the chat. I wasn't scared when I got my SRT Jeep. I know how to fix stuff. If it needed brakes, I can go order a brake rotor. They sell rotors in groups of 2. It's cheaper if you buy them in groups of 2. I bought used tires because I couldn't afford the new $500 Pirellis. My son's vehicle, 2018 Charger, not the Hellcat, not the Scat Pack, but the GT. We bought used tires. It lasted him about 3 years. They were takeoffs. They had 90% tread. I knew where to go. It was a great decision. Yes, he drives fast. He drives hard. He stops hard. I have, oh boy, a teachable moment. Stop playing, family. I have brake pads right now. Jerry's like, what is that? These are brake pads for my son's GT. Brake pads. These were about $50. Brake pads. Warner is a good brand name. Man, I got the receipts in too, team. Stop playing with me. Look. The brake pads, front and back, semi-metallic, total. I got the receipt here. I'm covering up the credit card information. Here's the receipt. We got this August 2nd, 2022. I say my receipts. Got that from my mom. Semi-metallic brake pads, front and back. The front was 72, the back was 69. The total, $104.99. My son was going back to Texas. We got him good used tires. We found a place. Some places won't let you buy your own parts. You got to use theirs. This is $109. I'm going to show you the old ones. Okay, this is the brand name. You got to know what brand to get. Teachable moment. Hold on. I don't want to drop these. These, I'm trying to show you a new one. The pads are really thin. This should be about an inch thicker. He stops really fast. This semi-metallic material wears down. Every time you put your foot on the brake, you wear this material down. These are high-performance pads. Okay, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. That boy stops hard. Okay, and I say this for you before I even knew you. And these are smaller pads on my Jeep because it's and yeah, my hands are dirty. It's okay. Don't be scared to work on your car. Oh yeah, that's cool, Mr. Myles. I don't know how to work on the car. Well, I guess you're going to pay someone. I got videos of it too, because I'm a car guy. I'm going to close this box up. See, you didn't know I had all this. Come on, box. Let me put it in. I don't want to drop it on my keyboard. I'll cry. So, and if your money's tight, you might have to put these old pads back on until your money comes in. Okay? I'm going to keep going. So, can I see the complete history, Carfax, auto check for free? You can put your information in, the odometer, the numbers, and it will tell you. The history report reveals accidents, odometer readings of previous owners. My son was the first owner. We bought his car new. He got a scholarship. He's the original owner. At this price point, it might be a red flag. The report can alert you a potential odometer rollback. Odometer rollback is when they roll the odometer backwards. You think your car has 100,000? It's got 180,000. So if the dashboard looks a little weird or the speedometer or odometer looks new, they might have taken the dashboard apart and changed some numbers. Yes, my hands are still dirty, but that's good. Don't be scared to get your hands dirty. So you got to check the odometer. Usually cheap cars could have that. Number 4, will you let my independent mechanic inspect it? Most people will probably say no. No, why? You don't trust me? I'm offended. Why? Just like many of you know, my daughter's getting her jet ski. She found one that's a 2015, a 2011, and then a 2021. If you have a jet ski, they should let you try it on the water. If you're buying a used car, they should let you drive it. Never rely on the dealer or seller's word. A pre-inspection PPI by an independent mechanic costs $100 to $200. Some of you will say, you know what? I don't have the time. I just want to get this car. I'm excited. I told you what happened to me. Well, that's your fault, bro. You bought it at night. That was the $1,200 mistake I made. I did have a flat tire on the way to school. I texted my principal, I had a flat tire. Okay, get in safe. Ask the seller if they're willing to let you take the car to a PPI. If they refuse, it suggests they have something to hide. Facts. My daughter's buying her jet ski. $5,000, $6,000, up $7,000. She coming with cash. Independent woman, Sarah, stacking money. Autry, independent woman, stacking money. She can negotiate. A buyer will say, sure, I'll meet you at the river, the pond, this, that. Okay? I'll meet you. You got to invest. Number 5, how does the engine and transmission perform on a cold start? I don't know anything about a jet ski. I'm ignorant. I know Ski-Doo is a good brand. I don't know anything else. She's trying to keep it under 100 hours. Her friends have jet skis. If you have a jet ski in your family, type in jet ski. If you have a jet ski, give a brother some advice. Hey, Mr. Myles, you should look for this, look for that. Remember, you only use the jet ski at a certain time during the year. We don't use them in the wintertime. You could use it in the fall, but mainly it's in the summer. Okay, what brand name? What year, make, and model is your jet ski? Do you have a trailer? My daughter has to get a trailer. I'm telling you this because these are the hidden costs. We've already cleaned out the garage. We got more. She's like, Dad, you clean out the garage. I'm like, okay. I'm proud of her. I want her to make a good decision. I don't know anything about jet skis. She's got to get a trailer hitch on her Jeep. That could be $350 to $550. Does she need electrical connectors? Yes. Does she need to buy the actual hitch? Yes. Most people have their trailer and jet ski on the side of their house chained up, in the back, or in the garage. Okay? It sits. What about maintenance? You guys tell me. You should be paid. Mr. Myles, look for this, look for that. What model should she get? What year should she avoid? You guys know. I don't. I'm leaning on you. How does the test drive? How does it feel? I've never been on a jet ski in my life. I can't even swim. I have no business on a jet ski. I would drown. Mr. Myles, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. My daughter's son can swim. She's trying to go 80 on the water. Sarah, I see you smiling. Sarah, type how fast you've been on the jet ski on the water. How fast have you been on the water? She's not scared. She's trying to go at least 50, 40. I'm like, on the water? She's got to get a life jacket. She already got a boater license. She's trying to take her dog on so she can live her best life. I'm going to be quiet so the dog doesn't come in. I'm telling you true stories. She's got a boater's license. She's got to get insurance. She's trying to find a complete package. Trailer, jet ski, everything. What are some maintenance items she needs to have? Should she have a 2-stroke oil mix? Should she have jumper cables? How long does the battery last? Should it start up on the first crank? What if it starts smoking when it starts up? I mean, come on. I don't know. You guys tell me. You're right, Mr. Myles. But her friends know about jet skis, so she's leaning on her friends, as she should. This is her investment. Like, she's going to get it. And she's going to back up and put it in the garage next to my car. So one side of the garage is the Camaro Gen 1 on a trailer. The other side of the garage, visualize this, is her jet ski on the trailer. What maintenance should I do? Change the air filter. Every now and then change the oil. What tools should we have? What if she gets stranded on the water? Her friends will get her. Okay? There are a lot of moving parts. So a cold start. This is when you first start up. Listen, when you first start up the car, is it smoking? Is it knocking? It's a puff of blue smoke coming out. When she starts up the jet ski, what should it sound like? You guys tell me. I don't know. I've seen people on jet ski. I do know that's a hard load on the motor. Every time you go up, the RPM load is off. Every time you hit a wave, that's hard on the motor. She wants to go fast. She don't want to, and she wants a 3-seater. A 3-seater. It's true. Yes. Most black people can swim. Right? Again, I have no business on the water. I'll drown if I put my toe in. I can't save her. I'll try to save her. I have no business on the water. She can swim. We taught our son and daughter swim when they were little. She's on a jet ski. She out there. I'm trying to create a real life picture here. It's true. She getting it. She is getting it. And then she going to Florida for the women's empowerment. Clock that, selling those houses. So guys or ladies, when you start up your jet ski or car, does it smoke? Does it knock? Those of you who have jet skis in your family, tell a brother, what I should look for. Type it in the chat. I don't know. On the test drive, go on highway speeds. Stop firmly. How does it sound when you go over bumps? Okay, Mr. Myles, when she's on the water, the motor shouldn't do this. It should do this. Okay, can she start it up and run the water hose through the motor? I don't know. Is that bad? Is that good? Can we do a pre-test? Okay, I know you got to let the motor warm up. I get that. Again, I've never had a jet ski. You tell me. Does it make any noises, vibrations you feel? This could be a sign of expensive repair. And as a parent, I'm a little concerned, right? We got a power sports place down the street. You know they want maximum dollars, but I like to invest in local businesses. But she's not paying $9,000, $10,000, $12,000. She has that $5,000 to $7,000 range. Okay. And if she sells it in a couple years to move up to the big one, she might lose $1,000. She might break even. Okay, did you guys buy a new jet ski, old jet ski? Have your parents bought new cars or used cars? You tell me, type it in. What is the out-of-door price with all fees included? This is critical, especially from a dealership. You could buy your car from a dealership. You could get an extended warranty. The sticker price is not the final price. The out-the-door price. Hey, I found a car for $3,700 at a dealership. Out the dealership is $4,900. Oh, I can't afford that. The out-the-door price includes tax, title, registration. She's going to have to go to Secretary of State. I don't care. I got money. Okay, you're going to have to get it registered in your name. You're going to have to get insurance. I don't care. I got money. I love you, Emily. I don't care. I got money. And document fees. A private seller with a private seller, you could save money. Okay. Number 7, is the warranty information clearly stated? With the private seller, you're not getting a warranty. I'm just letting you know, you are not getting a warranty with the private seller. It's good. It works. When's the last time it ran? 3 summers ago? Bruh. Can I test it on the water? Nope. Bruh. Stop. At $4,000, a warranty is very unlikely for a private seller. And it's almost always as is. If it's a crack, it was patched. I took it to the motorsport place. The engine block blew up. It was under warranty. It's a 2018, but it's got a new motor. Here's the paperwork. A 2021 costs $3,000 more. Less hours. I want to get on the water this weekend. Ask them to clearly state the contract as is. You pay for all repairs. Or if it has a warranty and if it's covered. Most $4,000 cars, saving the warranty money for a repair is a smart financial move. We're going to do the wheel of names. We're going to talk about this now. I'm putting all your names into the wheel of names before we start clicking. I asked you to put a link in. Some of you got jobs. Some of you aren't listening. Most of you should have put your link in, and thank you. Okay, bye-bye, Tyler. You got to go. Jet ski. Okay, so this is your... Okay, so you have jet skis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have no idea. I was a kid. Well, you can't help us. Keep a spare spark plug. Okay, one person said that because it could fall out on the water. I like that. Look for a local lake registration on jet skis. Thank you. Also, please put in, keep a toolkit. Come on, Hunter. If you keep a toolkit with you, keep a toolkit with you if you're on the water. Facts. A big boat is coming. You're stranded. We're about to get hit by a big boat. You're jumping off that jet ski. What are you going to do, paddle? Yeah, I paid $6,000. I don't want them to hit my boat. Hit my jet ski. Okay, I'm going to put the wheel and names together. This is real. I'm just creating a real life picture for all of you to help you understand about buying a car. I gave you the rules. I gave you the parameters. We'll use the wheel of names. We'll click and we'll roll forward. And this might be more efficient. Give me 1 second. Guys, I want to say thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed learning about vehicles and what works, what doesn't work. Join the masterclass. I want to say thank you. Bye.